So is it possible to walk right into heaven? My friend Otto did, and I know for sure because I was there. That's right, I was there. If you want to hear the story about Otto, listen to the rest of this video. My name is Old Mike, Old Me Living Better. So Otto was 91 years old when he ended up in hospice. He and his wife had lived a pretty full life up to then. I had known him for 10 or 15 years. Otto was a health food nut, vitamins. His wife was just the opposite. I mean, she was a Twinkie and potato chip girl. The crazy thing is she outlived Otto by about 5 years. So maybe we should eat potato chips and Twinkies today. I don't know. Anyway, Otto got pretty sick around 90 years old. He ended up in hospice, and they gave him a month or two to live. So traditionally, you know, in hospice, they take you off of all your meds and just give you palliative care or, you know, pain relief. But Otto started getting better. Matter of fact, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, he was so much better, it was unbelievable. I visited him, and he said, I'm feeling really good. So after 2 months, they took him off of hospice. Guess what? Otto lived another 5 years. Just getting off all that medication maybe made a difference. I don't know. Finally, though, age caught up and his body started shutting down. When he was 95, 96, Otto went back into hospice. And he was in a board and care facility, and I would visit him every other day or every couple of days. And bless his heart, he would say to me over and over again, when I came, he said, I just want to die. I just want to go to heaven. Well, why can't I die? I finally got tired of him. He got tired of hearing him saying that. I said, hey, Otto, you know what it is? It's all that healthy living and all those vitamins. I don't think maybe you're ever going to die. Well, we had a good laugh over that one. So one day I get a call from the facility, and they say, you need to come over here. Otto seems really confused, and he's giving us a really hard time, and we need your help. So I go over there, and sure enough, Otto, he's really upset. And I said, Otto, what's the matter? He says, I can't get the nurses to close that door. Well, there was only one door in his room. It was to the hallway, and he kept pointing over to the other wall. And I said, what door are you talking about? He said, that one. It opens up every once in a while. There's a bright light behind it, and I yell at him. I'm trying to get him to turn the light off and to close that door. Well, I thought, you know, maybe, you know, dementia, Alzheimer's, his mind's going, you know. And I said, Otto, there's no door. There's no window. We don't know what you're talking about, man. So I prayed with him, and I went home, and I came a couple of days later, and sure enough, he's on the same thing. He says, almost every night, that door, and I push the button, and they come in, and nobody does anything. So I'm trying to comfort Otto, and I walked out that day, and I was almost out the front door, getting ready to go home. And then bam, it hit me. And I ran back, and I said, Otto, the next time you see that door, I want you to get up out of this bed, and I want you to go to it. I want you to walk through the door. When you see the light and you see that door, I want you to walk through it. Wow, he looked at me and he said, gee, I never thought of that. I said, you've been wanting to go to heaven. Maybe God's opening a door for you. I don't know. But I think you should just give it a try, right? So we prayed, and I left the facility, went home, and I had not been home for more than 20 minutes. And I got a call from the facility. They said, Otto is gone. He's passed away. And I said, no, he hasn't. He walked through the door. He walked through the door. You know, it's a wonderful thing to think that in hospice care that there is such a loving spirit, hospice nurses, hospice workers. I want to recommend to you hospice nurse Julie. I'll have her book up on the screen and a link down in the description. She's a wonderful lady, and she's got a great channel. You need to go take a look at that channel. You need to order that book. You'll be blessed if you do that. But it's a wonderful thing that God opens a door, and you can walk through it. You can walk through it. You can ask God to give you that peace. But I'll never forget leaving Otto that day. And I could tell in his face that something had changed. When I said, Otto, next time you see that light, I want you to go through the door. Why don't you share in the comments below, have you had an experience with a loved one that was on hospice and they walked through the door? Maybe there was angels around. Got a couple of stories like that I'm going to share. If you like this video, click on like and subscribe to my channel, Me Old Living Better. I'm going to do a series of sharing some of the stories. I've been working with seniors for almost 30 years. I've done 200 funerals in that time. You got a lot of exciting things to share, so I share some of those stories of my life in working with seniors. So you click the like, click the subscribe, and I'll see you next time, okay?